Damn. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Sissy on the block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. Hit it once, no time. Set up, fuck, you gon' kill my power. Stand up, I'm on it, on my side. Stick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. That's my heart.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Damn. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Sissy on the block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. Hit it once, no time. Set up, fuck, you gon' kill my power. Stand up, I'm on it, on my side. Stick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. That's my heart.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Damn. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Sissy on the block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. Hit it once, no time. Set up, fuck, you gon' kill my power. Stand up, I'm on it, on my side. Stick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. That's my heart.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Going on, everybody? For Giants baseball, started series in St. Louis. So always fun when these two meet up. 2014 LCS rematch, and it's a beautiful day in St. Louis. 74 degrees. So nice night for some baseball in the Midwest. It's coming off the series L versus the Cubs in San Francisco, but they did crush the Cubs yesterday. They won 13-3, and Brandon Crawford made his pitching debut. So that was fun. I'm going to test audio real quick. Be right back. Let's see if this is better here. Yes.
Wristbands online and save up to $20 per person. How crazy is this? We're here in June, mid-June. Wristbands on. Game audio sounds good.
Whatever. So Giants lineup today: Austin Slater batting leadoff, Tyler Estrada batting second, Wilmer Flores batting third, J.D. Davis DHing batting cleanup, Mitch Haniger batting fifth, Michael Conforto batting sixth, Casey Schmidt batting seventh, Patrick Bailey batting eighth, and Brandon Crawford batting ninth.
Bailey back in there. That's good news for the Giants, feeling much better. And Brandon Crawford.
Okay, good. Audio's fine. So the pitcher today for the Cardinals is the young left-hander Matthew Liberatore. He's made this will be his first start, his fifth appearance overall. 1-2 record, 6 ERA, 15 innings pitched in those 15 innings, giving him 16 hits, 8 walks, and a strikeout 11.
And he's only made 3 starts here at home at Busch Stadium, and they've all been really good. He hasn't given up a run here at his home ballpark, but this year so far, especially his last 2, he's really struggled, giving up 8 runs in his last 9 innings.
Should be good.
Let's check out StatCast 3D powered by Google.
So what does Matthew Liberatore throw? He throws a four-seam fastball 42% of the time, a curveball 24% of the time, a sinker 21% of the time, a slider 10% of the time, and a changeup 3% of the time. All top at about 97, 98. His main pitch is the four-seam fastball.
So still a very young guy, as the Cardinals.
Giants will have Logan Webb on the mound. There he is, and Austin Slater leads off for the Giants. 375 average, 1 homer, 9 RBIs for Slater.
Kick them while they're down. See if the Giants can do that. These two teams played in late April.
Cardinals are not a good start. They are 12 games below 500. First pitch to Slater. It is a line drive into center field, base hit. That's a good way to start the game for Austin Slater and the Giants. Leadoff single against Liberatore.
Let's check out the Cardinals defense. It's brought to you by your Bay Area GMC dealers from left to right.
So the Cardinals defense from left to right in the outfield will be Walker, Edmund, Carlson. From third to first in the infield, it'll be Arnaldo DeYoung, Donovan Goldschmidt. Everyone on the infield besides DeYoung has a Gold Glove, and Contreras will be the catcher. So now here's Tyro.
So right away, some pressure on Liberatore.
First pitch to Estrada is strike on the inside corner. Four-seam fastball 93.
Where he hit 2 home runs.
runs. Third time he's done that in his career. He's got 9 of them now.
Estrada had 2 home runs yesterday against the Cubs.
Tyro.
And that is strike 2.
That's a
0-2 down at the knees.
miles an hour. You mentioned how often he'll throw that fastball. He's a young guy. He's a hard thrower from the left side. He doesn't get as many swings and misses on that fastball as you would expect.
No, right, because he throws to the top part of the zone.
0-2, and that's inside ball 1.
Right there, but the message from Justin Thiele, the Giants hitting coach, was to get him down in the zone because it is a lot harder to hit that fastball when it is up in the zone. He is not a very high.
On deck is Flores. He's the 1-2 to Tyro. And a curveball that caught the zone. Strike 3 called. First strikeout for Liberatore. That's a big curveball. First strikeout for Liberatore.
Let's check out the Nissan keys to the game. Played against the team, not the record. Cardinals are 12 games under 500, but they still have giant killers in Arenado and Goldschmidt. And the jump on Liberatore's four-seamer. Opponents are hitting 349 against it during his first 13 career games.
Here's one with Flores with a runner on. Slater runs. Contreras' throw is high, and they still got him. What a tag by Donovan. 2 down, and Slater is out. Giants are going to look at it, but what a tag by Donovan. Wasn't a good throw, but great tag.
Yeah, Contreras throws out 31% of the runners. He's got a strong arm, but that's all Donovan making the play. The Gold Glover at second base. And sometimes when you have a bad throw as a catcher, if it's up the line, you can still obviously tag the runner out before they get to the base. Nice job by Donovan.
And the Giants will not challenge, so Slater is out. Flores takes strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Slater, who's got one of the highest success rates of a base stealer
1-1.
in MLB history. I mean, Slater is really
And
an
Flores
efficient
fouls
base
it back.
stealer at that time.
1-2.
And now it's 1-2 to Wilmer.
He was 11 for 12 last year, 2 for 3 this year. He picks his spots.
Flores, 245 average, 6 homers, 20 RBIs.
He beats the throw if the ball's actually on the base.
Flores into center field over the leap of Donovan into center field, and Flores has a 2-out single.
Well, we mentioned the keys to the game. Jump on his four-seamer. That's 2 now. Slater got a four-seamer. Got a base
Second
hit
hit of the
now.
game for the Giants.
Over Flores with a four-seam fastball.
Now bring up J.D. Davis.
Not to keep the inning going.
J.D. Davis. Overall numbers great. Numbers against lefties were not that great for a while. It was kind of weird.
Davis, 286, 9 homers, 34 RBIs. That's a curveball missed wildly. Well, I know. That was a curve by his eyes. Liberatore is not really control that curveball. Unless he throws it high all the time, he's throwing all of his curves he's thrown has been high. So, no, you can't live there for an entire game because you'll get paid for it. That's a curveball inside, 2-0.
Power hitters from the right side, guys who have great numbers against lefties. Then you have a bench with Jock Peterson, with Lamont Wade, with Mike Yastrzemski.
Beautiful Busch Stadium.
Kepler is going to have some moves to make tonight, you figure.
2-0 to JD is fouled away.
That fastball.
Fouled it off his knees, 2-1. Liberatore career in 49 2/3 innings versus left-handed batters, 204 average, 310 on base percentage, 286 slugging. Against righties, 324 average, 401 on base percentage, 561 slugging. It's definitely not opposite splits. Righties have crushed Liberatore. Davis takes that side ball 3. Home plate umpire today is Dan Iasonia. The first base umpire is Trip Gibson. The second base umpire is Gabe Morales. And the third base umpire is Adam Beck. Iasonia, the crew chief. Gabe Morales. It's a bad name. 3-1 to JD. And that is hit to right field. Going back is the right fielder Carlson battling the sun. And will make the catch. Scoreless top of the first inning for the Giants. 2 hits, no runs. Logan Webb comes out. He'll face Donovan, Goldschmidt, and Gorman. So Davis with a fly out to right. He's 0 for 1. Cardinals 27-39, last in the NL Central. So this is the Cardinals lineup. Leading off will be Brendan Donovan. Batting second will be Paul Goldschmidt. Logan Gorman batting third and DHing. Lauren Arenado, Giant Killer. So is Paul Goldschmidt at third base batting cleanup. Wilson Contreras fifth. Dylan Carlson batting sixth. Jordan Walker, the rookie, batting seventh. Paul DeYoung batting eighth. And Tommy Edman batting ninth.
DeYoung and Tommy Edman, the switch hitter, batting in the 9th spot. And Logan Webb is on the mound for the Giants to make his 14th start of the year.
Logan Webb on the mound, 14th start of the year, 4-6 record, 3.09 ERA, 84 and a third innings pitched. In those innings, 75 hits. First pitch swinging, Donovan grounds it to first. Flores steps on the bag. One pitch, 1 out.
That's a good start. Let's check out StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. It's Logan Webb's pitch usage this year. He's been heavier.
Logan Webb's pitch usage this year. He throws a changeup, a sinker, a slider, and a four-seam fastball. He's thrown the four-seamer a lot more, but he throws a sinker and changeup the most. Top at about 94, 95.
Really good pitch for him all season long.
Here's Goldschmidt, and he takes strike one on the inside corner.
Month of May, and so I mean it's probably inevitable. You're not just going to dominate.
287 average, 10 homers, 20 RBIs for Goldschmidt. He has not been a problem for the Cardinals. He's still been Paul Goldschmidt, and that is 0-2, 2 straight perfect pitches on the inside corner.
His velocity readings are a little lower.
Former National League MVP.
No, but the movement is on point in this game. Tons of sink already.
Goldschmidt takes strike three, called on the outside corner. First strike for Logan, and those are 3 straight perfect pitches. 1-2 down. So Giants defense from left to right in the outfield will be Haniger, Slater, Conforto. Third to first in the infield will be Schmidt, Crawford, Estrada, Flores, and catching will be Patrick Bailey. And first pitch to Gorman is low for ball 1. Gorman DHing. He's been a good youngster for the Cardinals. 257 average, 15 homers, 46 ribbies. Swing and a miss 1-1.
Takes the changeup or tried to take the changeup and couldn't take it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, nice to see Patrick Bailey back there tonight. Healthy. Hopefully avoids the foul ball off the mask.
And Gorman drives this one to right field down the line. And it is a foul ball. Just foul. 1-2. That's a long foul ball. That also means it's a long strike. 1-2.
Away from the foul pole in right field. Bailey had the neck issue in Colorado and took a foul ball the other day off of the mask and jarred that neck a little bit more. So hopefully he can avoid that from happening tonight.
Numbers for Giants pitchers. And look, some of this isn't Patrick himself, but
Gorman takes low, ball 2.
Everybody is with him. The numbers when he's the catcher, pitching-wise, are great.
Well, they're significant for sure. I mean, he does steal a lot of strikes behind the plate, which is a huge asset, obviously.
So Webb sets, fires 2-2. Gorman fouls it off his knees.
Got a piece of the changeup.
Changeup got a piece of it on the inside corner.
A couple starts ago said that I'm going to start letting Pat Bailey call my games. You know, he was very big on calling his own games with PitchCom, and he just has that much confidence in Patrick Bailey right now. He said that I'll go with what you want to throw unless I really have a
2-2. And that's low, and it gets away from Bailey, full count.
Interesting. That was a good biting slider, but Gorman did well to take it. So
that was a good take by Gorman.
Count is full with Nolan Arenado on deck.
Yeah, if we now want to face Arenado with someone on, so definitely want to get Gorman out of here and then make Arenado lead off the second. And Gorman takes strike 3, called on the outside corner. Great first inning for Logan Webb. 2 strikeouts and a 1-2-3. It'll be Haniger, Conforto, Schmidt for the Giants on top of the second. I'll be right back. So Liberatore comes out for his second inning of work after a scoreless first. He'll face Mitch Haniger started off, and he takes strike one on the outside corner. 0-1 the Haniger ground ball right back to where it came from. Liberatore throws to first. 1 out.
Matt Liberatore does throw a lot of changeups, only 3% on the year, but obviously his scouting report is that the Haniger kills fastball, which he does. It's 313 versus the fastball, so he thought he pulled the string there. Good pitch.
Now here's Conforto, one of 2 lefties in this Giants lineup. 242 average, 12 homers, 33 RBIs. He takes ball 1.
I think Conforto is instructive. Look, we were kind of saying the same thing about Michael Conforto for a while there, and he has got it going, and then some.
1-0. Conforto fouls it away.
Bet on the track record, the talent, as long as the player's healthy, and both Conforto and Haniger now are.
Yeah, Cap still believes in Haniger, believes that he's going to turn it around this year. Thinks he's just a little in between with this.
1-1 to Conforto.
Figures it out. He'll be on a run like Conforto.
And that's a slider high, 2-1.
Slider taken high for ball 2.
At 87. Oops, got to take down the I'll be right back banner.
Conforto leads the Giants with 12 home runs.
And that is
Just
called the ball.
Close.
Just a bit outside, apparently. 3-1. So make sure to like and subscribe. I may be live tomorrow. That's in question, but I'll definitely be live for Wednesday's day game. So I'll be live for all 3 games in the Dodgers series and fouled away, full count. Well, all 3 games. I'll be live for 2 of the 3 games in the Dodgers series. I'll be live Friday, Saturday.
An example of why those splits are so exaggerated. Liberatore is so much tougher against left-handers. I mean, that's a fastball that Michael Conforto usually crushes somewhere.
Yeah, you have to respect the breaking ball. He did see the breaking ball that was called a ball. He saw the spin on that, the break on that. So you have to respect.
3-2 pitch, and that's ball 4. Conforto takes a 1-out walk. It's a good at bat for Michael.
Glimpse there for that pitch of the hitter's backdrop, and it could be an issue right now.
Yeah, you have the right backdrop, the shadows. Absolutely an issue. Ball looks probably a little bit brighter coming out of the hand. Tougher to pick up spin.
And here is Casey Schmidt. Schmidt didn't have a particularly great game defensively yesterday. Takes strike 1 with the curve high. 287 average, 297 on base percentage, 2 home runs, 18 RBIs. Still just 1 walk. And he's been in a slump. Hitters have figured him out. They found out that he swings at almost everything. There's a ground ball. There's one. Schmidt beats the throw out at second. 2 down. But pitchers have figured out that Schmidt is going to swing. So they are not throwing him strikes, and he's been in a slump. So he's definitely got to adjust. It's going to be a fielder's choice for Schmidt.
League leaders in categories like batting average and on-base percentage. Vote daily at sfgiants.com/all-star.
Here's Bailey, the switch hitter.
The initial wave of voting results came out today.
Bailey takes one on the inside, called the ball. It caught the corner in the TV strike zone, but wasn't called by Sonia.
I'm not into telling people what to do, screaming at people to vote, but the Giants have some very worthy all-star candidates.
And that is strike 1, belt high.
So if you're a Giants fan out there, you can do something about that.
So make sure to vote for the All-Stars. J.D. Davis, I believe, when I looked, is 4th place and 3rd baseman voting for going to the All-Star game.
Top 5.
He deserves to be an All-Star, J.D.
J.D. might have the most votes out of anybody in the Giants lineup today.
Bailey takes way outside 2-1.
1 to Patrick Bailey. Patrick's had some nice success as a right-handed hitter in his young big league career. Not much success from that side.
298 average for Bailey. There's a 2-1. And that's low, 3-1.
A little bit low, 3-1.
He's got a good eye from the right side. It's a good idea of the strike zone. You see right there laying off that 2-1 changeup.
This was his natural side. He grew up as a right.
And Liberatore throws a pick off the first, but Schmidt gets back.
Dives back safely. Casey's got speed. Good hitters count here. If Patrick Bailey could hit one down the line or toward a gap, Casey would have a great chance to score.
31.
There goes Schmidt.
There goes Schmidt. High. It's a ball anyway, so Schmidt is going to take second.
It's ball 4. So Schmidt.
So it's ball 4.
I think he was going to steal the bag. He won't get
So the man was going to be safe, but it's not going to be credit for a stolen base. And Bailey works a 2-out walk and is first and second with 2 outs for Brandon Crawford. The pitcher, Brandon Crawford.
Get his club on the board early.
Brandon has had a lot of big hits, but none of them thrilled him the way that yesterday getting on the mound did.
So ground out, fielder's choice, 2 walks this inning for Liberatore. And there's Crawford, 192 average.
Showed his first few pitches were not close.
First pitch is outside ball 1.
Outside ball 1, and now Contreras is going to.
Contreras is going to go and talk to the young left-hander.
He's been begging, literally begging.
Most career games, only one position for first pitching appearance in MLB history. Mark Grace and Brandon Crawford. Mark Grace, 2,113 games at first base. And Brandon Crawford right behind him. He had a scoreless debut. Crawford did. He walked and gave up a hit, but he had a scoreless debut.
It was awesome. Curveball was good. He even threw a little pause on the finish like Johnny Cueto. Yeah, he said, I got a little nervous after I threw the first 6 pitches for balls. He only had like 7 pitches to warm up. And 5
The 1-0 to Carl.
12 total.
Takes high, 2-0.
Telling pitchers, tongue-in-cheek, but telling pitchers for years, what you do is not that hard. What I do is a lot harder. So you can't say that for a decade. And then
Let's say one inning pitch, 1 hit, 1 walk. 20 pitches, 9 strikes for Crawford yesterday.
He would have thrown an immaculate inning had he pitched. So, of course.
That was Belt's comment from
And Crawford pops it up.
Crawford ahead of the
Let's
count,
see
2-0.
Contreras in foul territory, and it's going to be Arenado makes the catch. Inning over. Giants leave 2 more on. Arenado, Contreras, Carlson coming up to start the bottom of the second for St. Louis. So I'm at a really good first inning, striking out 2. Striking out 2 looking backwards Ks.
The games on the NBC Sports app, brought to you by your NorCal Honda dealers.
Some Giants fans in St. Louis.
So Arenado leads off the bottom of the second for the Cardinals.
Sea of red.
Playing third base, right-handed batter. First pitch from Webb to him is another perfect pitch. Paint on the inside corner.
It's been hot.
0-1.
Of course, it doesn't matter. Like, we could give you all the numbers you want, but when he faces the Giants, he's hot no matter what.
And on the ground to short, Crawford picks it up on a hop, throws to first. In time, 1 out.
And Logan Webb retires Arenado on 2 pitches.
Logan Webb gets Arenado on just 2 pitches.
First inning, first couple innings, you want to see the ball on the ground with Logan Webb. Does such a good job of getting ground balls. That's the stuff.
Now here's Contreras, the former Cub. 204 average for Contreras, 7 homers, 27 RBIs. It's not been a good first year in St. Louis.
You could understand if it's all
So far.
starting to wear on him a little bit. His offensive
Low ball 1.
sort of plummeted.
It's probably been a down year in general for the Cardinals. No one expected this team in the middle of June to be 12 games below 500 and last place in the NL Central. Ground ball to second. Estrada plays on a hop and throws to Contreras out. 2 down, 2 groundouts for Webb this inning.
Right when the Cardinals were in San Francisco in late April was when the whole thing was breaking that the Cardinals were going to take Contreras, who they just signed to a big deal this offseason, take him from behind the plate, make him a DH.
Here's a switch hitter, right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
They said, no, we made a mistake with that. We didn't mean it. It's just kind of a mess. Dylan Carlson, Northern California.
Carlson takes outside ball 1.
A couple of Sacramento area guys going head-to-head here. Webb misses outside to Dylan. No Yadier Molina for the first time in 2 decades, basically.
Well, there you go. And as I was going to bring up, is it's tough to fill those shoes.
It just didn't sit right with me or a lot of people.
1-0. Carlson lines this one right to Flores. Plays on a hop and takes it to the bag, inning over. 1, 2, 3. Second inning for Webb. 6 up, 6 down. Top of the order coming up to the Giants. Slater, Estrada, Flores. Going to the third. So 2 strikeouts, 3 groundouts for Webb, and a flyout. So Giants have already left 4 runners on today through 2 innings. Already 4 runners left on base.
From the LA Country Club, Thursday through Sunday on NBC.
So Slater leads off the third
We'll be there.
for the Giants. First pitch from Liberatore is high, ball 1 with a fastball. Slater 1 for 1. He had a single on the very first pitch of the ballgame. 1 out to Slater, and he takes low right down at the knees. 1-1.
Actually off. Round 1 happens on Thursday. Giants are in LA with an off day. 1-1 pitch.
1-1 outside, 2-1.
Misses outside, ball 2.
So far, a good consistent zone for Iasonia so far.
Estrada and Wilmer Flores.
Don't want to jinx it.
That for a second time against his lefty.
And Slater grounds this one to short. DeYoung spins, throws, and picked out of by Goldschmidt. 1 out. Giants want to check, but
Slater is the Giants have told him do not. The Giants are going to challenge.
Giants are going to challenge this.
Live, it looked like he was safe to me.
Let's see.
He really did. He kind of slowed down a little bit. It made it look a little bit closer than
Ooh,
it should
yeah,
have.
Slater I think was safe there.
For sure.
I think Slater was safe.
Just a quick glimpse for us, but I think that shows that he was safe.
Yeah, Slater's going to be safe. That's going to be an infield single for Austin Slater.
So they do not want. It may look like, why wasn't Slater hustling a little bit there? They've told him, don't get hurt. We don't need you stretching out for 110% max effort.
That should be, and will be, the third hit of the game for the Giants.
Right. They got to keep him on the field.
See what the official call is, Iasonia. Yep, he's safe. So Slater is 2 for 2, and the Giants have 3 hits to 2 innings.
breaks down at the end. It looks
And he was definitely
like that he
safe.
was going to be out, but yeah, I can see.
Here's
how
Estrada.
they called it out at first, bang bang play, but nonetheless, leadoff runner on here in the third.
First pitch to Tyro.
So here's Tyro.
Is
Swings at
grounded
first
foul.
pitch. He never swung at a pitch his first time up, so I think he was a little antsy.
Tyro struck out looking his first time up.
That's
He
the
does.
thing. He said, I don't care where it is, I'm swinging first pitch. I'm not used to taking 3 pitches.
0-1 the count.
0-1. Swing and a miss on a high fastball.
I think that one of the keys
0-2.
you face Liberatore is try to get that fastball down at least just a little bit because he does like to elevate that pitch.
Yeah, that's where he gets his swing and miss with the fastball when it's above the strike zone. So you want to see that pitch down and throw the curveball off of it, which makes it tough.
0-2, and Estrada fouls it down the right field line.
Again with the fastball.
That was a 95-mile-per-hour fastball high.
Okay, leadoff and second hitters in a lineup, both hitting 2 home runs in the same game. It has not happened very often at all. That was only the 4th instance in baseball history.
And Liberatore
that the number
pickoff
1
move
and
to
2
first.
hitters each hit
Nothing
2 home
happens.
runs in the same game. Omar Infante, Jason Hayward were the first to do it. Teoscar Hernandez, Josh Donaldson, George Springer, Alex Bregman, and now Tyro and Jock.
It doesn't surprise me it happened in the last 23 years, but
Estrada gets hit by a big curveball.
Yikes. Curveball.
So Estrada gets hit.
First.
I've got that Slater on first base, and it's first and second, nobody out for Wilmer Flores.
But ended up holding on to it just a little too long. Yanked it, back foot breaking ball, literally off the back foot.
Yes, I think the point you were making is it's been sort of in the modern era of baseball where you're 1 and 2
First pitch to
hitters
Wilmer.
have a lot more power. Sometimes they're your best 2.
And it's high
hitters
for a
and best
strike.
Power hitters.
Yeah, I mean, when I got called up to the big leagues in '95, this is before 2000 when it happened or the first time.
Flores also singled in the first inning. Has a single right up the middle.
Runs that led off was Ricky Henderson. He was on the tail end of his career, but there wasn't many guys that led off games.
And Flores pokes it down the right field line, foul.
That was for the first 80 years of the 1900s, 90 years.
Wilmer falls behind in the count 0-2. It was cool to see yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
2 on, nobody out. Good chance here for the Giants. Scoreless game, 3rd inning.
0-2.
Wilmer had a base hit his first time.
And
up.
Flores takes outside 1-2.
It was also nice to see a lot of early offense in yesterday's game. The Giants scored 8 runs in the first 5 innings, but the previous
So back-to-back series against teams from the NL Central. Giants had the Cubs this weekend. Now they're in St. Louis against the Cardinals. And they get the Dodgers this weekend.
Great chance here.
Flores takes really high ball, too. Liberatore's command has not been there. He's been wild.
You got J.D. Davis on deck. And then Haneker. So 2 on, nobody out, and right in the middle of your lineup. Wilmer, a guy who
Let's see if Wilmer can drive in Slater. 2-2. And Flores hits a fly ball to left. Walker coming in, makes the catch. 1 away, and Slater stays at second. Unproductive out for Wilmer.
Summer game spent with friends and family at Oracle Park. Groups of 15 or more get special
F7.
ticket pricing and additional benefits from corporate groups, fundraisers, and more.
And here
Baseball's more
is
fun.
J.D.
Share the
Davis.
experience. Learn more at sfgiants.com/groups.
It's an interesting slate.
Davis had a fly out to right his first time up. He's 0 for 1.
Some division, some out of division.
Swing and a miss on the curveball. That's the best curve that Liberatore has thrown today. 0-1.
He likes the breaking stuff.
He does. 9 home runs, 34 batted
Yeah,
in.
good time for homer number 10 for JD. 0-1.
To drive in a run or more here.
And the Dernis spikes away from Contreras, and both runners are going to move up. Slater the third, Estrada the second. The Giants have 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out.
Wild pitch means
That's a wild pitch by Liberatore.
That's a big 90 feet right there. You see Contreras on the breaking ball. Doesn't really do much to get over and try to block that. Looked like you almost olayed that to try to catch it on the
It is a
shot
wild
off.
pitch on Liberatore.
You want to teach the young catchers if you're trying to
1-1 to JD. Big situation for the Giants in the third. And a ground ball. The third, Arenado is going to go to first. and Davis is out, but Slater will score, and the Giants lead 1-0.
Really good jump, because I thought off the bat that was hit hard enough where Arenado was going to try to come home.
It absolutely was hit hard enough, and Arenado, one of the best over.
So staying at second is Estrada, and it's 1-0 Giants.
Only too hot. Arenado gets it, but Slater off the crack of the bat.
It's an RBI fielder's choice for JD.
So 2 down,
And Haniger, base hit to left field down the line. Estrada around third, and this ball is still rolling. Bounces off the wall. Walker picks it up, and Haniger in the second with a 2-out RBI double. It's 2-0 Giants. The big wild pitch hurts Liberatore, and the Giants lead 2-0 in the top of the third.
As a result, 2 runs in this inning.
Right down the left field line for Haniger.
That's the pitch that he got Haniger out in front on his first at bat. Haniger was sitting all over it. He got it up in the zone and smoked it into left field.
Now here's Conforto.
That is nice to see from Haniger. Here's
Conforto takes outside 1-0.
Giants have the lead. And that's how you do it. Get a couple guys on base at the top of the order and then let those middle of the order hitters do what they do.
1-0 to Conforto, who walked his first time up. He takes strike 1.
So it's nice to see some early offense again from the Giants. We saw a lot of it yesterday, and I'm sure Logan Webb appreciates that because he doesn't get a lot of offense in the days that he pitches.
1-1. Conforto to left field. Walker in the park at the edge of the track. Makes the catch. Flips in the crowd, and that's the inning. Giants get 2 runs on an RBI fielder's choice for Davis, an RBI double for Tyro. Walker, the young Edmund, coming up in the bottom of the third for the Cardinals. It's a good start early offense for the Giants, just like yesterday. I'll be right back. The Cardinals looking for something on offense. On the order up, Walker to young Edmund. The rookie, Jordan Walker, leads off. He's been pretty good for the Cardinals in his first major league season. First pitch from Webb to him is low.
Misses low to Jordan Walker. 2-0 Giants. Last of the third. Walker, DeYoung, and Edmund.
DeYoung on deck, 1-out pitch. And a swing and a miss 1-1. The sinker.
Walker was on the big league roster when the Cardinals came to San Francisco, but wasn't playing much and wasn't playing as well.
And a ground ball past the dive of Crawford in the left field. Leadoff single for Jordan Walker. Cardinals on their first hit.
They sent him back down just to get him a little more regular playing time. And he's come back to the big leagues and is having success again. And it's interesting, we were talking with some of the Cardinals folks, including Benji Molina, the old Giants catcher who's doing Spanish language broadcasts here in St. Louis. Benji was saying Jordan Walker loves that line drive, almost ground ball approach. That's always the hitter he's been.
Here's DeYoung. Takes a slider. It caught the corner, but was not called a strike. One, I know.
Today, got to get the ball in the air, lift the ball in the air, and that was not working for him. So he's kind of going back to the hit the ball hard, even a lower trajectory.
223 average for the young, 8 homers, 19 RBIs. And that's inside 2-0.
Inside to DeYoung, and the count is 2-0.
You know, I get it. Walker, strong kid, can probably hit the ball out of the ballpark if he did increase that launch angle, get the ball in the air, but it wasn't working for him. So he went back to what he knows best, what got him to the big leagues. And
DeYoung, high fly ball to left. Conforto in the corner is going to, I'm sorry, Haniger makes the catch. One out.
That's a big out right there for Logan Webb. If there's one guy in the lineup that has had some, I guess, a little bit of ownage against Logan, it has been DeYoung.
And here comes Tommy Edman, the switch hitter.
As a lot of these Cardinals hitters have
One of 2 switch hitters in this Cardinals lineup.
Contreras, Dave, struggling. Well, DeYoung, 6 for his last 53.
Yeah, this whole Cardinals offense, man. You look at their lineup on paper and you think this is a really good offensive team, and they just
do 40 average for Edman, 6 home runs. Pickoff attempt to first. Walker got back.
Dives back safely.
Well, you mentioned Walker. He's 21 years old. He's young. He's just a baby.
Yeah, very young.
First pitch to Edman, bunt, and he runs, and Bailey's throw, got him! Walker caught stealing second. What a throw by Bailey. He made that look so easy. 2 down.
Walker got a great jump, and the kid's got a ton of speed.
Walker had a big lead, too. That is a really impressive play by Patrick Bailey. Wow. So each catcher throwing a runner at second base in this game. Patrick Bailey and Contreras.
Right on the back, right into the slide.
Ooh, that's as good as it gets.
And Edman grounds this one foul.
So just like that 2 down, base is empty. That was a great throw.
That was perfection.
Tommy Edman
1-1 is inside 2-1.
Takes the change up for a ball.
People watching, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be live for Wednesday's game, most definitely, but I also may be live tomorrow. It depends what's going on. So I may be live for tomorrow's game, but I'm definitely going to be live for the day game on Wednesday. That's outside 3-1. I'll also be live for 2 of the 3 games in the Dodgers series this weekend. Friday, Saturday. Edman grounds this one, and it gets past Flores in the right field. That may be an error. Wasn't easy, but it could be an error on Flores. It is going to be an error.
Really good play in the first inning, or in the second inning to end the inning. One hopper that he ended up snaring.
So it's going to be an E3 on Wilmer.
Yeah, it was hit hard, but it's a play Wilmer probably wondering, how do I make the last play and miss that one? Kind of a tweener hop. Yeah, those are the toughest ones. You play into those between hops. And
here's Donovan. He takes slow and inside. Well, I know.
Got to worry about Edman as a base runner. Donovan takes ball 1.
Donovan grounded out his first time up. 1-0 pitch. Is a perfect pitch on the inside corner again. 1-1. Donovan grounded out to first his first time up.
Patrick Bailey continues to consult that little scouting report cheat sheet and then punch those buttons on that pitch comp, helping Logan Webb here.
1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
The young catcher, good sinker. 1-2.
Yeah, you mentioned the sinker early in the game, not having the same velocity that we've seen. I mean, he's running up to 93, 94 times this year. It's more like 91, 92 today, but just the movement. He's got a ton of vertical and horizontal movement.
High target, and the pitch is high and outside. 2-2. 2-2.
The opposite thing is happening with the Giants than what happened with the Cardinals. Cardinals pitchers were blaming their catcher and saying, you're not calling the right pitches for me. Logan saying, I'm calling a terrible game myself. I want you to help me.
Yeah, give the catcher more credit.
Donovan strikes out swinging. A beautiful slider. Third strikeout for Webb in the third inning is over. So Webb gets some help with Bailey thrown out. Walker trying to steal second base, and it's 2-0 going to the fourth. If Cardinals take the lead, you'll like and subscribe. All right. All right. Cardinals are the second worst team in the NL. Wow. Actually, no, third worst. Only 2 teams behind them are the Nationals and Rockies. That's not a place you want to be. Cardinals 13-18 at home, 14-21 on the road. They're 3-7 in their last 10, 8 games back of the first place Pittsburgh Pirates. I thought I'd be saying that in the middle of June. First place Pittsburgh Pirates. And the A's swept the Brewers. That was something. He's like on a, 5-game winning streak? Played the Rays, so that's probably going to end now. But 5-game winning streak for the A's. And they are a whopping 17-50. Wow. Future to Las Vegas A's.
Pacifico beer.
So top of the 4th coming up for the Giants. It'll be Schmidt, Bailey, Crawford, bottom of the order. First pitch to Schmidt is a ground ball to second. It hit the mounds, and there's 1 out. I believe that was a ground out to second. The camera work was like drunk there. So. Here's Patrick Bailey. Bailey walked his first time up.
And we just watched him make as good of a throw as you can make from the catcher's position.
First pitch to Bailey is outside ball 1.
Well, they talk about a good play on defense. You know, you come up after a good play, you get a base hit, right? I consider that a pretty good play, that throw that he made.
It doesn't have to be a diving catch.
Bailey takes one at the knees, 1-1.
I would too. Liberatore.
1-1. 2-1.
Wow,
No, you got the call. What a call there by the ump. Slider really high. That was like at his wrist. 1-2.
Huh? Behind 1-2.
1-2 pitch. Bailey fouled on the right field line.
Falling behind about half the Giants hitters. So Giants hitters have been doing a good job of getting into some more favorable counts. And they have 4 hits plus a couple of walks, and they've had a hit batter. A lot of base runners for the Giants in the first 3 innings.
1-2 to Bailey. And Bailey just hits us on the right field. Carlson chasing it, and Carlson's going to make the catch at the track. 2 down. That's a nice play by Don Carlson.
Well, fans, before the Sunday, June 25th game
Here comes Crawford.
against the Diamondbacks, the first 20,000 fans will
Crooker
receive a
Type
Crooker
Tiki
Type
Mugs.
Tiki Mug presented by local tap bar.
2 Sundays from now.
Inspired Tiki Mug
25th.
or a type-inspired Tiki Mug. So at least one of us can always be with you when you're having a beverage. Well, one of them. Yeah. Tickets available at sfgiants.com/promotions.
You didn't even know you needed one of those.
Crawford to right field, and that's going to be a base hit. Just over the head of the second baseman, Tommy Edman. No, Brendan Donovan, and it's a 2-out single.
This time he got ahead of the count last time and ended
On the
up
first
popping
pitch,
out,
Crawford.
So to heck with it. I'm swinging.
Well, that scouting report right there, you know, 2 outs. Pitcher
Crawford 1 for 2. And here's Slater, who's 2 for 2, and his average up to 405.
That's going up there and ambushing the first pitch fastball.
He scored the first run of the game on the Davis fielder's choice.
Right now,
3rd at bat for Slater already, and that's a curveball in there for a strike.
Slater is 2 for 2 tonight. So what does that make him? 12 for 25 against lefties this season.
Just under 500.
0-1.
Chance to go over right here.
And a curve bounced foul.
Well, actually, it wouldn't be over. It'd be exactly 513 for 26. Still pretty good.
Do it.
But you shake it out.
Hits and a run scored in the first 3 innings.
0-2. Swing and a missed strike 3 on the high fastball, 93 miles per hour. Slater down swinging his second strike after Liberatore. Goldschmidt, Gorman, Arenado coming up to start the bottom of the 4th. Giants up 2-0 with 5 hits. Cardinals have no runs on 1 hit. And Giants have an error. Cardinals do not have an error. So Liberatore is on 4 innings, giving up 4 hits. No, that's wrong. Never mind. So 4 innings, 5 hits for Liberatore. Giving up 2 runs, walked 2, struck out 2. 1 hit batter, 1 wild pitch for Liberatore. So Paul Goldschmidt leads off this inning for St. Louis. First pitch is a strike. 0-1.
Jumps ahead. Strike 1.
Goldschmidt struck out his first time up. He struck out looking on 3 pitches.
Still 10 home runs. Everybody talking here about, wow, Paul Goldschmidt, not himself. Really terrible year.
And another perfect pitch, 0-2. Webb has just been painting against Goldschmidt. 5 straight perfect strikes to Goldie. 0-2. Goldschmidt grounds this one right to Flores, bobbles it, and takes it to first base himself, 1 out.
The Golden Knights would be proud.
Did not let that get through the 5-hole, that's for sure. Lumber's like, man, I'm making all the tough ones look, making all the tough plays.
Norman Flores has seen 3 ground balls today at first base. And here's Gorman, the DH. Struck out his first time up. He also struck out looking.
That suits the Giants just fine. That was 105 off the bat.
First pitch is a slider outside, 1-0.
Who had a really impressive foul ball home run his first time up. And then struck out looking.
Gorman takes strike 1. The sinker right down the middle.
The starting pitcher and the starting DH for the Cardinals tonight. Both were Arizona high school kids.
Played in the same league.
In the dirt, 2-1.
The reason I really remember that is because the Giants, I can't remember what year, that could have been the Joey Martin draft year, but the Giants scouted both those guys heavily.
2018 draft.
And ground ball foul.
We're talking to John Barr about those two, and it could be that the Giants just were almost like a little too high in the draft that year to take a chance on as high school kids, but they like both these guys a lot.
2-2 pitch.
Big leaguers.
High target. Gorman fouls it back.
After that high fastball, that's the rare, but I think occasionally effective 4-seam fastball from Logan.
Yeah, he'll sprinkle that in 5% of the time, although that number's gone up as the year's gone on.
And it's down and in 3-2.
Full count.
It's almost like just a show-me pitch.
Arenado on deck again. Well, you don't want to face him with anybody on. But you're definitely going to have to face him this inning. 3-2 swing and a miss on a slider down in. Logan Webb with the changeup. His 4th strikeout today. Second time Gorman has struck out today. And now bring up Arenado.
You see him a lot end up throwing that changeup down and in to left.
The first pitch to Arenado. And a line drive foul.
A little too quick on the first pitch slider.
Arenado grounded out his first time up. It was a ground ball to
45 batted in for Arenado. He's behind the count 0-2.
Crawford, and that's 0-2 to Arenado.
Working ahead, putting the pressure on the hitter. Not afraid of Goldschmidt, not afraid of Arenado. Just pounds the zone, does Logan Webb.
0-2. And a check swing ground ball. Going to be a tough play. Estrada. As Crawford actually spinning, and it's not in time. Great effort by Craw, and he almost got him. That's going to be a hit for Arenado.
Yeah, Crawford did everything he could do on this play. It's a quicker infield right now. They actually replaced the turf on Friday. You see Crawford range into his left. He gets to the ball. Fortunately, there was no collision with Estrada at second base. That could have get ugly. And then can't really get anything on the throw on the pirouette, throw to first. You know, Arenado, not a burner down to first base, had enough speed to beat that throw out. Wasn't a good swing of the bat, just hit it in the right spot. And like I mentioned,
Here's Contreras, grounded out his first time up.
They replaced it for Bermuda on Friday, we were told.
And that is just low.
Wanted to have the same grass as the U.S. Open.
Yeah, I guess so. No, they were talking about the concerts that they have.
Webb's pitch count is in a good place. This will be his 48th pitch with 2 outs in the 4th inning. Ideally, after 4, you want to be at 60, but he's on pace to be much lower than that. 1-1 to Contreras.
Get into like deep dive agronomy, but they're two different grasses. They are.
It's plush though. It's a good looking infield and outfield. Looks brand new. Well, because it is.
2 hits now for the Cardinals. After that 2-out single for Marinado.
Contreras ground ball to third. Schmidt throws his second. Estrada covers the bag and gets the out. Inning over. Cardinals leave a runner on to the 5th inning. 2-0 Giants. Estrada, Flores, Davis coming up. I'll be right back.
Head-to-head. Doesn't matter how the two teams are playing. It's fun. There's just great history between these two.
It really is. Storied rival, two franchises that.
So the first pitch to Estrada, Liberatore for a 5th inning of work, and another miss with the curveball. He cannot control that pitch right now. 1-0.
Matchups against these two teams.
And I particularly enjoy when the Giants are ahead, like they are right
now.
Now
Estrada to center field in the park. Edmund makes the catch, 1 out. Long first out.
There have been lots of memorable playoff moments in this park over the last decade involving these two teams. Go back to the old Busch Stadium, which was basically right here on this site, roughly.
And here's Wilmer, who's 1 for 2. He singled in the first inning, then flew out. His last at bat. Takes strike 1.
Strike 1 to Wilmer Flores. Kind of took a while. We came here for a bunch of years, and it was sort of like a parking lot and the ballpark, and that was kind of it.
In the dirt, 101.
Now you get the sort of Cardinals Nation area out beyond center field. That big new sort of glass-walled condo building. Looks grown up.
Flores to left field down the line, and it is off the top of the wall. A fair ball. Flores is going to have a 1-out double. Took a weird carry back to Walker. And that's going to be a 1-out double. Flores with his second hit.
The zone that the Giants have taken advantage of so far tonight. See where the location is. It's just middle up, right where Wilmer likes it. He doesn't miss it. Just gets the head out, skulls it down the left field line. It really was just a matter if it was going to stay in the park or not.
It went off the very top of the wall. He was like an inch away from a home run. 108 miles per hour off the bat. And here's Davis. First pitch. And JD to right field, and that's going to be foul.
One of the two Giants runs up for the third time.
Davis had an RBI fielder's choice his last time up.
Barely missed going out in that little notch corner. Well, we're at second, one away.
0-1.
Giants hits now.
And Davis fouls it back.
Rip at that high fastball, 0-2. Giants generating some opportunities.
Already 5 runners in scoring position so far in this game.
0-2. Curveball grounded, fouled on the third baseline.
Let's see just how close he was. You said a foot. I said less. I might be a little less. Might be a half.
I'd say about 5 inches from a home run. That was the 70th pitch from Liberatore, by the way.
It's Webster University. That's
0-2. Swing and a miss on the curveball. 2 down. Contreras applies the tag. Third strikeout for Liberatore.
It's a big strikeout for Matthew Liberatore.
He's got a good breaking ball. You can see why the Cardinals really like this kid's stuff, and he's proven all he needs to down in the minor leagues. He was actually their minor league pitcher of the year in 2021, and then already won the pitcher of the month this year in AAA. Now it's just a matter of him doing it at the big league level. But the fastball plays, the curveball is legit.
Fouled back by Haniger. Haniger had the RBI double his last time up in the third.
Tonight he throws a slider as well. Just going to be, I think it's going to come down for this kid to fastball command. Can he command it in and out, up and down? Eliminate the mistakes with the fastball. The curveball's big league.
0-1 to Mitch. Foul back again on the high fastball.
And another foul. 2 good swings, but now behind the count 0-2. Haniger doubled down the left field line to drive in a run in the third inning. There is some pressure on Matthew Liberatore because when the Cardinals acquired him from Tampa Bay, one of the players they sent was Randy Arozarena.
He's doing pretty well.
Check swing. Haniger went around, strike 3. 4th strikeout for Liberatore, and the Giants leave another runner on. It will be Carlson, Walker, DeYoung in the bottom of the 5th for St. Louis. Giants up 2-0. Giants have left 8 runners on base through 5 innings. It'll be Carlson leading off for St. Louis.
Bottom of the 5th here in St. Louis, and Dylan Carlson, before he got ready to take his at bat, I don't know what was going on. Something got his eye.
Something hurt Carlson. Looks like he's like rubbing his eye.
He needed a minute.
He'll be in the batter's box, so he looks okay. Well, the training staff did come out, but he got the go sign. He's fine.
It's not that bad. All right, here we
Anyways,
go.
here's the first pitch to Carlson. It'll be the 50th from Webb. And that is outside ball 1.
Outside. Carlson hit a bullet.
Carlson ground out to Flores his last time up, and that's a strike 1-1.
That time Webb got the call. Same pitch. Different result.
2-1.
2-1. Speaking of Wilmer, Mark Simon noticed and gave us a quick text on that swing by Wilmer. That was a good changeup.
2-2.
His home run was
Beautiful changeup from by
inches
Webb
from
there.
being a home run. Here will split the difference. 8 inches from being a home run here. Would have been a home run in 24 ballparks. Wow.
Course with 8 inches from a home run. That is strike 3 called very low. The changeup, 5th strikeout for Webb, 1 down.
19th through the 22nd. Come enjoy summer baseball as Northern California battles Southern
Well, it wasn't a
California.
strike, but Webb got the call.
NSFGiants.com.
That's his 5th strikeout.
This is a big homestand coming up. Weird slider from Webb to Jordan Walker. Ball
So
1.
Jordan Walker now is ahead 1-0. Walker singled in the 3rd, one of 2 Cardinals hits. And he hits a high fly ball to center. Coming in is Slater. Slater is going to make the catch. 2 down.
Really nice read by Slater right there. He got on the end of the bat. He took a big swing. And a lot of times your first step is back in that situation and don't have enough to come in and can make that catch. But Slater read it perfect off the bat.
Two outs.
And here is Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung. He's got those
Young
career
flew out to
numbers
left
against Logan.
in the 3rd.
Flied out
That
his
is strike
first time
1.
today.
Changeup right down the middle.
He doesn't
0-1.
hit the hanging changeup. He just takes it. That's a
And slider on the outside corner, 0-2.
Webb is just filling it up tonight.
Webb is painting right
Strike
now.
after strike. All different movements.
59th pitch from Webb. And DeYoung hits a high fly ball to left.
Well hit.
And it's back is Haniger looking up. And it's gone.
Even at an 0-2 count.
Paul DeYoung, solo home run to left field.
He's just got the Logan
His 9th of the year. And it's 2-1 Giants. 378 feet and 98.8 miles per hour off the bat.
Guaranteed he'd like to
That's the
throw
Cardinals'
that one
3rd hit.
out of the strike zone with way ahead in the count, 0-2. Got the slider called for the 2nd strike, and that backed up on him. That was not his best slider right there, especially in an 0-2 count. That's one you want off the plate. DeYoung doesn't miss it. As cold as he is, he does have some ownage against Logan Webb. Another 2nd home run against Logan. He's 9th of the year.
Okay, so now here's Tommy Edman, the center fielder, and that's a strike on the inside corner.
Well, that will be very frustrating for Webb, just because of the situation, the count. Ahead 0-2.
0-1. And it spikes away from Bailey, 1-1.
Pitches that at bats that keep you up at night right there. They really do as a pitcher. You're so close. You got 2 outs, and you almost take it for granted that you're just going to get the out right there.
Quick against Logan Webb, Paul DeYoung is 6 for 11 with 2 home runs. That's ownage. Edmund soft grounded the 2nd. Estrada plays on a hop and throws him out. So, Cardinals got a run in the bottom of the 5th, but after 5, it's 2-1 Giants. Conforto, Schmidt, Bailey coming up. I'll be back for the top of the 6th. Here's Conforto, and he takes strike one down the middle.
Now the Giants are trying to respond. Conforto, Schmidt, and Bailey against Liberatore. 2-1. Giants lead. Top 6.
0-1. Curveball almost hit him right in the head.
Ahead of Conforto.
1-1.
Walked and flied out.
Swing and a miss 1-2. Went to slider.
1-2.
That's a good slider.
It's a good slider. You won't use it that much to right-handers, but
Conforto with a walk and a fly out to left.
two that he's got faced tonight, mainly to Conforto. You mentioned in Conforto's last at bat, Dave, about the fastball that he missed at 95 down the middle. It's because you have to
One of
respect
two
that
lefties in
slider
this
that
Giants
you
lineup,
saw.
him and
It's
Crawford.
a really good one. And what it does is it makes you a little late on the heater.
1-2. And that is just a bit outside, 2-2.
Continue. I think he's seeing the ball really well right now.
This game has flown by. I believe an hour and a half in. And that is strike 3 called on the outside corner. Liberatore got a call there.
Strike there for Liberatore.
Wow. That's his 5th strikeout.
For Conforto right there is that the pitch before that was in the same exact location called the ball. Conforto spits on it and says, okay, I know the strike zone, and then boom, he comes back to the same spot. He gets rung up. And his beef now with the home
So Liberatore settled in.
is that, hey, be consistent. You know? Let me
The only
know
thing
what
is
the
his
strike zone
curveball's
is.
been wild. Here's Schmidt, and Schmidt takes
And that's
another wide strike, 0-1.
0-1.
Isonia's zone has expanded.
Conforto's going to get that old iPad out in the dugout and probably be a
Schmidt
little
0 for 2 with 2 groundouts.
call.
In the dirt, 1-1.
Schmidt 0 for 2. He started off his big league career just destroying left-handed pitching, but look, things haven't been as easy for KC these last couple weeks. Trying to get it going again.
Swing and a miss on that big curve. That's a good one. 1-2.
That's a good 12-6 curveball right there, Liberatore. Got some of the best vertical movement on the curveball in the big leagues. Top 5% of the big leagues with curveball.
The 1-2 to Schmidt.
Up and down.
Curveball grounded to short. DeYoung on the backhand throws, and it's picked out of there by Goldschmidt. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty, and now a
Third ground of the day for Schmidt. Here's Patrick Bailey.
Pacifico is a crisp golden lager. Brewed for those who know. It's what's behind a label that matters.
2 outs, nobody on for Patrick Bailey.
First pitch to Bailey, 84th. From Liberatore to the line drive in the left center field. Base hit. Edmund, nice job cutting it off. 2-out single for Bailey. And it could have been more, but Tommy Edmund, a great play in center field.
Another ambush. Giants hitters swinging early in counts, and the reason being is they don't want to get to that breaking ball. That's Liberatore.
So Bailey on base for the second time. Now here's Crawford.
On a fastball, if you see it straight, it's in the zone, give it a whack.
That was a good swing from Patrick Bailey.
7th hit of the game for the Giants.
2-out base runner. Brandon Crawford, who had a hit his last time up.
First pitch is way inside. 1-0.
That base hit on the first pitch he saw. This time takes the slider.
In the bullpen, the Cardinals have Gallegos, Hicks, Verhagen, Cabrera, Palante, Matt, Strand, and Woodford. And Andre Palante is warming up in that bullpen. Right-hander.
The Cardinals bullpen. And who knows, maybe getting ready in case Slater comes up.
The 1-0.
Next hitter.
Crawford ground ball to second. Donovan flips to Goldschmidt, inning over.
Crawford, and the Giants go down.
Giants leave another runner on. After 5.5, Donovan Goldschmidt Gorman coming up after 5.5, 2-1 Giants. Crawford 1 for 3. The left on base counter for the Giants is now at 9. Be right back.
Strike to second base. Watch the throw again, right on the
So
back.
bottom of the sixth inning, Giants up 2-1. Leading off for the Cardinals is the top of the order and Brendan Donovan.
Strike one to
It's 0-1 to Donovan.
leadoff hitter. This is the top of the order for the
Donovan
Cardinals.
ground ball, base hit in the left field.
With a base hit. So
Leadoff single for Brendan Donovan the other way.
Goldschmidt and Gorman and Arenado. Giants lead is 1. Patrick Bailey's had a nice game. He's had good at bats. He's played
Fourth
well
hit for the
defensively.
Cardinals.
See if he and Logan Webb can work through this inning.
Yeah, second time this game, the leadoff batter has reached base. We just showed that Patrick Bailey erased that leadoff batter in the bottom of the third.
Now here's Goldschmidt.
That throw.
Goldschmidt 0 for 2, but that doesn't really matter. He owns the Giants. He owns really everyone.
Good save.
Reigning MVP, 0-1.
Goldschmidt's
Former
0 for 2,
Diamondback.
but ever dangerous. The National League MVP from last year. Giants playing to pull
0-1.
the infield.
In the dirt, Bailey thought about making a throw.
Ready to
1-1.
throw. Didn't make the throw behind Donovan.
Donovan over at first with 4 stolen bases. Logan
On deck is
get
Gorman.
himself a ground ball here, get a double play. He's pretty good at it most of the time.
1-1. And a check swing, slider outside. He did not go.
I thought the home plate umpire had already made the call
Yeah,
himself.
2-1.
Strong wrist right there. Would have hit it, would have been a double.
That sure looked like a swing from where we sit, but called the ball.
Goldie
1.
takes strike 2. Another perfect pitch. That was a sinker on the outside corner. 2-2.
You're wondering what the heck he's looking for. You set up inside, you miss your spot by 2 feet. He still takes it.
Donovan leads away from first. 2-2.
So on first is Donovan. And Goldschmidt, high drive left field. Haniger back. It is gone. 3-2. 11th home run of the year for Goldschmidt. A 2-run shot is 3-2 to St. Louis.
Hanging slider. Another 2-strike count. Got beat twice.
Another home run on a 2-strike count given up by Webb.
He takes the fastball.
That was a slider right down the middle. That's going to get crushed.
A lot in his career. He doesn't miss many of those. He makes a living off of this pitch right there. 2-run home run. Cardinals up 3-2. That's the 12th home run Logan Webb's allowed this year.
More than he gave up all of last season.
There's Gorman. He hits a high drive right field. Back is Conforto towards the corner, and he's going to drop it.
A foul ball.
It's going to be foul.
Didn't catch it. He got a piece of it, but it was foul. He disappeared from our view right as he was getting to the ball.
12th home run of the year allowed by Logan Webb. That is more home runs than he gave up all of last year. And we're in June.
It's a good effort. He gets over to it, but
So, yeah, the home run ball has been Webb's weakness this year.
Close to the line down right field. It's tough to be aggressive going into that wall. And took his eye off the ball and ends up hitting off the heel of his glove.
Gorman 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
That one, but that is not an easy play.
0-1
Now the Cardinals
is inside 101.
put them ahead.
Same pitch. 2 sliders. Got beat on the slider tonight a couple times.
It's really an issue for Logan as well as he's
And a
pitching.
foul, 1 and 2.
He's having a really good year. This was that play again. You'll see how little room there is. I mean, right up against the wall. You're trying to protect. He's had the shoulder injury. You just got to be a little careful down there. Have to.
1-2. Swing and a missed strike 3. Gorman down on strikes for the 3rd time today. That's Webb's 6th strikeout. So a strikeout looking, 2 strikeout swinging for Gorman tonight.
11 home runs in 192 innings all of last year. And now he's given up 2 more tonight.
Here's Arenado. And he takes strike 1 on the outside corner.
Yeah, both of them on 2-strike counts. I mean, DeYoung was an 0-2 count. That was a 2-2 count.
Arenado 1 for 2, singled on the
Careless
4th.
with those mistakes.
Takes low 1-1.
Trying to just stay focused. He's only thrown 75 pitches.
Way outside 2-1.
It's a big miss. 2-1.
Arenado ground ball in the left field, past right in between Schmidt and Crawford. Second ground ball single for Arenado today.
Yeah, when you're hot, you're hot.
He's 2 for 3.
We're going to find the holes. Well, calling all Giants foodie fans, the Giants are giving away an Aloha shirt with a tasty twist on Saturday, June 24th.
Here's
For the
Contreras.
Saturday game, the first 20,000 fans will receive an Aloha foodie shirt presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Enjoy incredible Oracle Park favorites like Crazy Crab sandwiches while repping the iconic concessions on your shirt. Get tickets at sfgiants.com/promotions.
First place Diamondbacks on the 10 next week. First place Diamondbacks.
Still only
And
one
not
out,
Sutter
and
there.
3 of the 4
First
Cardinals
place.
have gotten hits in this inning against Logan Webb, including the Goldschmidt.
Who would have thought that first place in the NL West would be the Diamondbacks in the middle of June, and first place in the NL Central would be the Pittsburgh Pirates in the middle of June. It's just something.
0-1.
0-1 to Contreras. Been a weird season.
It's just sort of maybe it's been so many years of
2 groundouts for Contreras today.
Doing it head to head against the Giants.
Ground ball foul.
Ground
0-2.
Against different pitchers, different ballparks, wearing different uniforms. It hasn't mattered.
No. And we talked about it on the pregame. It's just pregame show today. Just Arenado and Goldschmidt. How are you going to get them out? Doesn't matter how they're hitting. They always seem to get their hits against the Giants.
Contreras, another ground ball. Crawford, Estrada, Flores, double play. Third ground ball from Contreras today, and he's retired. He's 0 for 3. After 6, Cardinals up 3-2. Slater, Estrada, Flores coming up for the Giants. So a 6-4-3 double play.
Paul DeYoung and Paul Goldschmidt. Paul's doing it.
So Liberatore goes 6 innings, gives up 2 walks, hit by a pitch, 5 strikeouts on 86 pitches. And the Cardinals, with a pitching change, is going to be Andre Palante.
Oil change and auto service, your trusted oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. Andre Palante, 21 appearances, a 4.18 earned run average. And you see those kind of reverse splits. The numbers leading Gabe Kapler to leave Austin
So
Slater.
Slater's going to stay in and hit against the righty Palante. First pitch to him is a strike down the outside corner.
You see the 96 right there. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, slider, curveball.
Slater 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a strikeout. In the dirt, 1-1.
3 tonight against the left-handed starter. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. It is kind of a funky delivery from Palante.
1-1. Swinging and a miss on a curveball. 1-2.
A little Iron Mike-ish, you know. Takes the ball out of his glove. It comes straight over the top. See the good downer with the breaking ball.
1-2. In the dirt, 2-2.
Read it and took it. It's 2-2. Giants. Show them what you're talking about.
Yeah, it is interesting for sure. Not the arm stroke you teach kids right there. Usually it's a little more fluid. But hey, whatever works.
Slater takes high and the count goes full. That was a 97-mile-per-hour fastball.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of funk to get to the big leagues and stay there. And funk.
Tyro Estrada on deck.
Pretty good combination.
You got Estrada on deck, and then Wilmer Flores due up.
Slater takes strike 3 called.
Slater called out.
First strikeout for Palante, 1 down the 7th. Second time Slater has struck out.
Giants have moves to make tonight. I mean, they've got Jock Peterson on the bench. They've got Mike Yastrzemski on the bench. Lamont Wade, Blake Sable.
And here comes Estrada.
On the left hand thumb.
Estrada
See him at some point, I'm sure.
0 for 2. And that is outside ball 1. Only time Estrada reaches when he got hit by a pitch.
Jock talking to Justin Veely, part of the hitting team for the Giants. It helps get Giants bench players ready to come off the bench.
1-0 Tyro. And that's really high, 2-0.
Yeah, with this motion by Palante, he looks like he gets underneath the ball a little bit, and his fastball even cuts. Almost looks like a little baby cutter. Nothing straight.
He was an anteater from UC Irvine, California kid.
And
Estrada
gets jammed. A pop-up. Second. Center field. Edmond coming in. He's going to make the catch. 2 down.
Pretty good job by Palante, considering he fell behind Tyro Estrada. Giants offense has gone quiet as the game has gone on, and now I think that same reasoning to leave Wilmer Flores in.
Yeah, typically we would have seen Slater pitch hit 4 already.
Now here's Wilmer Flores.
Like you talked about the reverse splits. Righties have actually had more success.
First pitch
Palante than lefties.
is a curveball. Just caught the inside corner. 0-1.
The way he's kind of the perfect reliever against the Giants on a night like tonight where they have all those moves to make.
1-1. Flores 2 for 3 with a single, a double, and a flyout. 2-1.
2-1. And you think back to the last time Wilmer was up. Right now, those 8 inches, that's the difference in the game. Wilmer just smashed one to left. It hit off the top of the wall and stayed in play.
Palante fires 2-1. Flores fouls it back. Count goes even 2-2.
Yeah, there's the wall that he hit it off of. 8 inches from the top of that wall right there. Kind of, that's a little bit of a, yeah, there's a little bit of space right there over that wall on left. Doesn't go right to the foul pole like most ballparks do.
3-2. Just a bit outside. Count goes full with 2 outs. On deck for the Giants is J.D. Davis.
We're not out there, but it was really, really close. Really close. right, Wilmer back in the box. 2 down, nobody on.
Here you go. 3-2 pitch to the 2-3, 2 for 3, Wilmer Flores. Here it is. And a curve way inside, ball 4. Another walk issued by Cardinals pitching. It's a 2-out walk. See if the Giants can make him pay.
Yeah, there hasn't been an inning where a Giant hasn't reached base. They've left a runner on base every single inning, and that's not going to change.
Davis over 3 comes up, fly out, ground that strikeout. He did the RBI fielder's choice, though, in the 3rd inning.
0 for 3. Does have a run batted in. Hitting cleanup for the Giants tonight.
Davis. Hopefully, we'll put the Giants back on top here, and a ground ball. Base hit in the right field. Right through the hole on the right side. Flores to second. He'll stop there. And Davis has his first hit. 2 on, 2 out. Now here's Mitch Haniger at the RBI double.
Real estate to the right side. Like J.E. Davis, that might have been his intention right here. To shoot that ball the other way. Either that or you got
The Giants have had runners left on base every single inning. So in total, the Giants have had 9 runners left on base in 6 innings. They have 2 runners on here. Hopefully, none of them are left on base. There's going to be a mound visit.
I don't know if anybody's actually been warming up out of the bullpen, but there were some pitchers sort of stretching and pacing around. A quick meeting on the mound. But Palante's staying in to face Haniger.
So Davis is at first, Flores is at second, and Haniger is at the plate. Looking for his 2nd, 3rd, or 4th RBI. And the RBI double in the 3rd inning. First pitch to Haniger is a called strike 1.
Pretty good fastball at 97.
Haniger today is 1 for 3. Oh, 1. 0-2.
0-2.
Good job of pitching with your fastball right there for Palante. You throw the high 97, the top of the zone, and then you throw 96 to the bottom of the zone.
Someone called time here. Carlson.
Ball got loose on the field.
There was a ball on the field.
Just a little quick delay. Carlson picked it up, threw it out of play. And now back to ball 0-2. See if Palante has an idea.
0-2 to Haniger.
Ball here. Ahead 0-2.
Haniger ground ball. Base hit right field down the line. Haniger's going to have another RBI. Flores around 3rd will score. Davis stops at 3rd. RBI single for Haniger, and the Giants, just like that, have tied the game.
Well, I think you're right. I think Palante probably should have thrown a breaking ball in that situation.
Big hit for Mitch Haniger.
His fastballs really struggles against off speed. For some reason, with 2 strikes, throws him another fastball. Nice approach to go the other way. You see Goldschmidt way off.
Haniger's the other way. Giants still have 1st and 3rd.
Tied the game up. Nice piece of hitting by
And they're going to keep Palante in to face the left-handed Conforto. The Giants can make this a big inning here.
So here's Conforto. Chance to put the Giants ahead.
Conforto takes strike 1, and Contreras thought about throwing back to first.
I mean, it was definitely a strike, but Contreras came up like he was going to throw behind Haniger.
Contreras 0 for 2. He walked in the 2nd, then flew out and struck out.
This is Cabrera, the left-hander, who can be so tough on lefties, is warming up in the Cardinals' pen.
0-1. Inside 1-1.
That also is a reason why Gabe Kapler may have leaned towards leaving it.
The left-handed Genesis Cabrera warming up in the St. Louis bullpen.
He may figure if Cabrera comes in and you've already made your moves to get all your left-handers in, you're in trouble.
In the dirt, 2-1.
In the dirt with the curve, 2-1. Well, give the Giants credit, a 2-out rally. 2 outs, nobody on, and Wilmer worked that tough walk.
Cardinals bullpen as a whole has been absolutely atrocious.
It's supposed to be a strength of their team. Ryan Helsley
is on the 15-day IL, though. So that could be a reason. 2-1. Conforto ground ball to second. Donovan flips to short. DeYoung is on the second base bag. Inning over. Giants, though, tie the game on the Hanninger. RBI single to the 7th inning stretch we go at Busch Stadium. And I have a 7th inning stretch here, so enjoy.
That's in Los Angeles on Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoon.
So it's a big week here on the road, then a big week back at home. And this is a tough stretch of the schedule. Cardinals, Dodgers, Padres, D-backs, Blue Jays, Mets. It's not easy.
So leading off the 7th for the Cardinals is Carlson against Webb, and that's a strike on the outside corner with the changeup.
Logan Webb to Dylan Carlson, bottom of the 7th. Giants have tied the game up. Giants are maybe not.
That's low 1-1,
but close to full strength, healthier than they've been in a long time. But they're going to be pushed and tested.
Carlson on the ground to first. Flores has been very busy tonight. Takes it to the bag himself. 1 out.
We're getting a heavy dose over there at first base tonight.
He's been active.
Carlson's 0 for 3.
Doesn't get to play first base that often. I mean, you're going to see him against.
And here's Jordan Walker. Walker 1 for 2 with a single in the 3rd inning.
Job at first base this year, been one of the best defensively.
And that's outside. 1-0.
Hold the zone over there tonight.
Ball 1 to Jordan Walker. Tie game, bottom 7. Walker's 1 for 2.
Walker grounds this one to third. Schmidt
is there.
will throw him out. 2 down. 2 quick outs by Logan Webb.
Right there. He wound up like he was going to try to beat
And that'll bring up DeYoung.
It just kind of pulled the string on it over across the diamond.
DeYoung homered his last time up.
7th for Logan Webb. He's been efficient all night. That's not been the issue.
That was in the 5th.
The issue's been the long ball and the hanging sliders.
2 sliders, both hit over the left.
First pitch to DeYoung is strike 1.
Tonight. Change up. 0-1 to Paul DeYoung, and DeYoung is the guy who hit the first one out.
DeYoung lines this one to left field. He has another hit. Paul DeYoung owns Logan Webb. 7 for 14.
Yeah, this was a guy in the
2-out single.
ice cold coming into this series. Mentioned earlier, 6 for his last 53, but he was 5 for 9 with the home run versus Logan Webb, and not a bad pitch. Just change up down in the zone. He golfs out to left field. Another hard hit ball by DeYoung.
Patrick Bailey's going to visit. The Giants are going to scramble and get the bullpen going. Just in case, I think this thing gets to the top of the order and the Cardinals put some more heat on Logan and the Giants.
So,
Tyler Rogers.
which Rogers is this? Is this Tyler or Taylor? Is Tyler Rogers one up in the Giants bullpen?
Tyler sort of circled for that group of hitters.
Here's Tommy Edman.
Won't take Tyler long to
So I'm assuming this will be Webb's last batter no matter what happens here. This will be Webb's last batter. Edman reached on an error in the third. That was an error on Flores.
Tommy Edman.
He's 0 for 2.
Tonight.
First pitch is hit to left field. Banner going back, spins, and makes the catch. Webb with a scoreless 7th inning and 8-pitch 7th inning. After 7, tied at 3. Schmidt, Bailey, Crawford, bottom of the order coming up to start the 8th. I'll be right back. Yeah, just moved real quick. Had to move. See if audio's still fine.
Toyota. Class-leading MPG
Okay, audio's
and
fine.
more hybrid models than any other brand. Toyota. Let's go places.
So Casey Schmidt leads off the top of the 8th.
Giants 3,
Again, so I'm
Cardinals
guessing a new
3,
pitcher.
top of the 8th inning, and the Cardinals going back into their bullpen.
It is going to be a new pitcher.
For the 8th, when it's time for
And who's it going to be? Probably Hensis Cabrera. And it's not going to be Hensis Cabrera. It's going to be Chris Stratton, a former Pirate and a former Giant.
Chris Stratton.
Former Giant Chris Stratton.
Yeah, 26 games this year with 3.79 ERA, 39 strikeouts and 35 2/3 innings.
3.79 ERA for Stratton.
And only 8 walks. That's really good. And then check out the lefties against Stratton this year, only batting $171. Righty's having a little bit more success, but he's had a good year.
Cardinals have some of these pitchers who have the reverse splits.
Here's Casey Schmidt, who's 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts.
Waiting to unleash their left-handed power
Still in
on
a
the
slump.
bench. It's a good strategy for the Cardinals.
First
Casey
pitch.
Schmidt
Schmidt, curveball hanging, hit the center in the park. Edman. Oh, he couldn't see it, but he still makes the catch. Well, Schmidt got a hanging curveball.
But it took him a while to find that ball.
No, he wasn't
And
joking
Schmidt's
at
0 for
all.
4.
There was some panic that probably set in right there, but fortunately for Edman, he wasn't that far away.
There's
from
Bailey.
where the ball actually landed, even though he didn't see it. As soon as he does, he only has to move a few steps to make the catch.
That was very lucky. So Schmidt going on one pitch. Here's Patrick Bailey.
Here's Bailey, and he takes strike
Continues
one.
to have that ultra aggressive approach, which when it's working,
Bailey 1 for
is
2.
fun to watch, but
Bailey singled, walked, and flew out.
Pitches. Patrick Bailey's seen pitches. And
Well, 1, Bailey takes outside ball 1.
He's had some really good at-bats tonight, has Bailey.
You got Crawford on deck, and then the top of the order for the Giants.
Outside, 2-1.
Stratton. First game of 3 here in St. Louis.
Bailey foul back.
Cut 2-2.
Two to Bailey. He is in the dirt, full count.
Full count.
Another good at bat by Bailey.
Third pitcher used by the Cardinals tonight. They used Liberatore. He threw 6th, and Vellante in the 7th, and now Stratton in the 8th. Crawford on deck. 3-2 to Bailey.
3-2.
Bailey fouls it down the left field line. Three-two. Bailey to left, and it's gonna be another foul ball.
Gave it a look, but that one's up against the net.
Spoiled a good pitch. Hadn't seen a curveball to pull at bat. And then Stratton busts out a 3-2 curveball. First one he saw. Did a nice job of spoiling it.
It's always been a good pitch for Chris Stratton. Going back to his college days, Giants scouted him with that curve and picked him in the first round of the draft.
3-2. Bailey, another foul ball.
That was all the way back in 2012.
Wow, has it been how long ago?
The year the Giants picked Chris Stratton out of Mississippi State.
Made 36 starts for the Giants.
He's had a nice career with a bunch of different teams. Mostly has had his success as a reliever. So 8 pitches so
And was a
far.
star with the Giants for some time.
Number 9.
Pitch number 9, they have bat now. There'll be a 10th pitch.
Slider, not the curve.
He's throwing the kitchen sink at him. He's fighting them all off. He doesn't throw a lot of sliders to lefties. Only 7% of the time does Stratton throw a slider, but
10th pitch of the at-bat. 3-2 to Bailey is another foul ball.
He's just being a pest now. Van made a good catch. 11th pitch of the at-bat coming here from Stratton to Bailey.
Bailey in the left field, and that's a great at-bat for Patrick Bailey. It's going to be cut off by Walker, but Bailey is still going to have a one-out double. One at-bat by Patrick Bailey. 11 pitches, and he earns himself a one-out double. Beautiful at-bat.
He saw the changeup, he saw the fastball, the curveball, and a slider. Then he gets a fastball he can handle. Just a nice approach.
Now here's Crawford.
Like he was trying to do this a whole at bat, which allowed him to stay on all those pitches, foul him off till you get something he can drive. And it's just far enough to Jordan Walker's left where he was able to slide into second baseman. Actually stood up into second base, cruised
So
in.
Bailey has been on base 3 times tonight.
Chance to go ahead right here.
Now here's Crawford, who's 1 for 2.
Crawford, the third hitter.
1 for
to
3,
face
actually.
Stratton. So Cabrera's back up in the Cardinals bullpen, and here's where you got managers on both sides really trying to think this through. If Crawford can't deliver the hit, do you stick with Slater against the righty, or do you use a pinch hitter and then you know Cabrera's coming
Crawford
in?
foul back, 0-1.
He would like to see that one again.
Yep, that was right in the wheelhouse.
Right down the middle. Crawford missed it.
Crawford 1 for 3 tonight.
Crawford had a single his second time up, and he fouls this one 0-2.
Stratton sticking with fastballs against his old teammate.
It's kind of surprising. That's the one pitch that Crawford does like. Usually on time for the heater.
He's had some big hits lately on some of those off-speed pitches. The pinch hit in
The
Colorado.
0-2. Crawford just got a piece of it.
And tops it foul. So who knows?
Curveball.
Maybe a little advanced scouting notes about he's been on the off-speed stuff lately.
Yeah, well, he's hitting 190 on the year, but he's hitting over 300 as far as scoring position. This is a situation he actually has produced for the Giants. See if he can battle right here. We saw
Solid
him 2 strike count.
Monday night crowd
Double in the gap
in
to
St.
right
Louis.
center, what you're talking about.
Always is. On the ground, then a base hit through the hole in the left field. Around third, Bailey will slide home safely in his 4-3 Giants. Crawford comes through yet again with a go-ahead RBI single, and the Giants lead 4-3. Let's go.
Let's check out the swing. Fastball up in the zone. Gets on top of it. Just shoots it the other way. The young playing
So
up
Cardinals
the
bullpen falling apart right now.
Nobody there, and drives in Bailey for the go-ahead run. Nice piece of hit by Brandon Crawford. And another 2-strike knock. Not by just the Giants hitters, but that seems to be...
Now here's Slater. He's going to stay in, and he'll ground this one. Throw again in the left center. Crawford took a big turn from second, and then he'll go back. And it's first and second one out, and we're probably going to see a pitching change.
Again, we're getting our answer. The Giants just don't want a lefty against Genesis Cabrera. So even just the presence of Cabrera out there in the bullpen.
Cardinal fan is leaving.
Slater gets his third hit of the game.
Slater has his third hit of the game. He's 3 for 5.
The middle approach. And I think you're right. I mean, a combination of that and the fact that, you look at the reverse splits from the righties just makes it a little bit easier to keep
3 for 5 with 3 singles. Contreras is going to go out and talk to Stratton.
A meeting coming. That looks like Dusty Blake, the pitching coach.
And so is the pitching coach, Dusty Blake.
But
it is Dusty. But what gave it away? Big Blake right on the back of his jersey.
that in your roster.
So you got Tyro Estrada coming up here.
So it'll be Estrada now for the Giants.
Straight hits. And so much credit for this has to go to Patrick Bailey. One of the great at-bats of the season so far.
Estrada 0 for 3 with a strikeout, a hit by pitch, and 2 flyouts center. So this inning was really shaped for that 11-pitch Bailey at-bat, which ended in a double.
You're gassed. You got ahead of Crawford in the next at-bat. I think you just got to tip your cap to Crawford just with a nice
First pitch to Tyra. See if the Giants can make it a big inning here.
1-1 out.
Estrada ground ball to first. Goldschmidt is going to take himself, step on the bag, 2 down. Both runners move up.
Both the runners advance. Crawford to third, Slater to second. Tyro's 0 for 4 here tonight.
I just like the approach by all
Tyro's 0 for 4. Now bring Wilmer Flores.
Shoots it the other way. Crawford shoots it the other way. Slater stayed at the middle the other way. Even Estrada right there was trying to go opposite field.
Well, same exact scenario here. Wilmer Flores against Stratton.
Flores takes one in the dirt, blocked by Contreras.
Crawford will be ready to break with 2 down especially. You got a guy on the mound who likes to spike that curveball.
You got to trust your catcher right here. For Chris Stratton.
1-0 to Wilmer.
2-strike count.
And there's 3 times today with 2 outs and a walk, and that's a check swing foul.
Sawed-off swing there. 1-1. Wilmer has had one good at bat after another tonight. And it's a credit to him. He hadn't been playing a lot lately. He has stayed ready. He's had 2 hits, plus a walk, a run scored.
Really high 2-1. Almost hit him.
Almost swung. I say he almost got hit. He was sort of lunging over the plate there. 2-1. That double was so close to being his 7th home run. Giants have gone ahead.
22nd pitch from Stratton. Flores high pop-up in right center. Donovan calls off everyone and makes the catch. Giants, though, take the lead. Bottom of the 8th we go. Donovan, Goldschmidt, Gorman coming up. Giants up 4-3. Giants take the lead. Will be a new pitcher, I would guess.
Seems to always be when these two teams get together.
And it looks like it's going to be Tyler Rogers. I can see from the submarine.
After the RBI hit from Brandon Crawford, when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change.
The right-handed Rogers.
Well, the Giants with a lead late have it set up for the bullpen. Tyler Rogers will come in place of Logan Webb.
Yeah, he's off the 28th time this year. He's 0-4 with a 1.74 ERA. Minuscule 1.74. He's been good this year. 24 strikeouts, only 11 walks, and 31 innings pitched. And then lefties only hit 0.48 against Tyler Rogers, which has been a huge improvement from this year from last year to this year. Lefties had a little bit more success against him last year. None this year.
So Rogers will face the top of the order, and Donovan, he takes high, ball one. Top of the order for the Cardinals, Donovan, Goldschmidt, and Gorman.
Top of the order here, a real test for
Donovan 1 for 3 with a single in the 6th. The 1-0 is low 2-0.
Takes that one low, 2-0. Giants have a fresh Tyler, fresh Camilo Doval tonight.
Donovan takes strike one right at the
Not
knees.
be shocked at all if Tyler gets into any kind of trouble here in the 8th to see Camilo up in the bullpen getting loose.
No doubt about that. You've seen him do it before. 5, 4, 5, 6 out save.
2-1. Donovan grounds one into left center field base hit. Leadoff single for Brendan Donovan, his second hit of the night.
He's had some good at-bats tonight. It's his second hit, but his first at-bat hit the ball hard to first base before striking out in the second.
Here comes Goldschmidt, who homered his last time up.
That's how you have to approach Tyler Rogers. That sinking fastball moving away from the left-handed hitter. Go with the movement. Good at-bat.
Well, and now Goldschmidt, who's been a pain in the side of the Giants for a long time, and it really has been for Tyler.
First pitch to Goldschmidt. Inside 1-0.
Just off the inside. There can't be many hitters against Tyler Rogers who are 4 for 5 with 2 doubles and 2 walks.
So Goldschmidt has ownage on Rogers, 4 for 5 with 2 doubles and 2 walks. That is definition of ownage. Betting, what, 800 against Tyler Rogers in his career. Oh, my. That's a strike, 1-1.
There, and it was a strike. Goldschmidt's 2-run homer against Logan Webb in the 6th put the Cardinals ahead. The Giants have rallied back and taken a 4-3 lead. 31 career home runs for Goldschmidt against the Giants.
Swing and a miss 1 and 2.
Breaking ball, 1 and 2.
Big slider.
Yeah, 2 of them back-to-back, same spot.
Runner first is Donovan.
Swing right there. Obviously, he's seen him before. He's had success against him, but I think that's where you got to throw that slider, that little up shoot away from him.
1-2 to Goldie.
1-2
is fouled on the first base line.
Not there.
Okay, don't throw that one again.
That's not the one. That's not the one. Another 2-strike mistake. That's the home run on the slider. His last at bat. He knew it. He puts his head down. Yeah, that's where he likes him.
Yeah, and he just got another one there, right there, and fouled it away.
1-2. Inside 2 and 2.
Right now, the sinker, the fastball is just not going where Tyler Rogers wants it to go.
Well, he's trying to get in on him, trying to sink that ball in on the hands of Goldschmidt. That'll open up the slider away.
2-2.
2-2. Fastball fouled away. Fastball at a whopping 82 miles per hour.
Goldschmidt fouled it off, and that's 82. He fouls off the other way, so it's a little bit late on that pitch, which makes you think that maybe he is sitting soft here.
Kind of what it felt like against Logan Webb.
2-2 to Goldschmidt.
Longer pause from Tyler.
Here it is. And a check swing ground ball could be 2. Flores goes to second for 1. And Crawford covers and gets the out. 1 out.
That was gutsy and a good play.
That was a good play by Wilmer Flores.
To get that lead runner.
Yeah, he in a one-run game, you want to get that lead runner out. And Wilmer, we just talked about the defense. Done a nice job tonight. A lot of action. That's textbook right there, fundamental.
So 3-6 ground out.
Make the turn as you're throwing.
And I'll bring up Gorman, who struck out 3 times.
Now
Outside, 1-0.
Gorman, and he takes outside. You got to pay attention to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt's always been a good base runner and an opportunistic base stealer.
Sneak attack you.
And Tyler can be a little vulnerable to the running game.
1-0 pitch.
Steal if he can get it.
You got 7 on the year.
Here it is. Swing. And I missed 1-1.
With a guy with this much power at the plate, you kind of got to be sure you're going to get there. But Goldschmidt is almost always sure.
Got on Steve Alexander. Now I got to head to the office when the game was getting good. Oh, all right. See you, Steve. Thank you for tuning on in. And this game is a good game. 1-1 game. It looks like you're going to the 9th. Now one got away from Bailey. Maybe bounced right back to him. 2-1.
Almost got through the 5-hole.
This is a good game. A lot of hits for both
Yeah,
teams.
block it, but the ball kind of just stayed
I
right
believe we
there.
have 12
He would
hits.
go in the dirt.
And Patrick still working to get more experience catching Tyler Rogers.
2-1 to Gorman.
2-1.
Is a line drive to right center field. Could split the gap. It will. And Goldschmidt on his way to third. He'll stop there. Conforto, nice job cutting it off. And the Cardinals have first and third. 1 out.
First and third, 1 out. Second hit of the inning.
Second hit of the inning for St. Louis.
Yeah, well, nice job by Conforto to cut that ball off, because if that ball gets by him into right center, then Goldschmidt's scoring right there, and you got Gorman at second base at least.
And now, guess who it is? It's Nolan Arenado.
Bailey's going to go out and talk about it.
Yep, Camille warming up.
He's warming up, but not fast enough, I don't think, particularly with this visit from Andrew Bailey. I'm thinking that Tyler Rogers is getting at least one more hitter here.
Tyler Rogers is probably going to get Arenado, which I don't know if that's a good thing.
I mean, he's been hot as of late.
Arenado is 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. 2 ground ball singles, so ground ball is a good thing. Just can't find the hole.
So get him to hit a ground ball with somebody here. Tyler Rogers can get you a ground ball.
My question is, do you walk Arenado to bring up Contreras? Contreras has grounded out 3 times today. And he got into a double play his last time up, so I would not be against pitching around Arenado to bring up Contreras. I would not be against that. First pitch is a ball.
He called it a ball.
Wow.
He got me.
Corey against Tyler Rogers, this is a good thing. Arenado's 0 for 5 with a strikeout and a walk against Rogers. And hopefully it's 0 for 6 here.
1-0.
1-0, foul back. So Duvall is warming up in the pen, so this is definitely going to be Rogers' last batter. I would say. No matter what happens here.
A lot of gum chewing.
So that's called the nerve. When you see the gum and the mouth's open, that's a nervous gum chew right there.
1-1 pitch. And that's foul the other way, 1-2.
Fastball got in on his hands. It's 1-2.
You've got every right to be nervous, though, with Arenado at the plate. Tying around at third base. Just seen it too many times. Favorable count right here for Tyler Rogers. See if he can make a pitch. Try to pitch for the strikeout.
So another 2-strike count. Giants have not put away Cardinals hitters in this. At least Webb didn't. And there's a pop-up in play. Flores will make the catch. Huge out by Tyler Rogers. 2 down. That may be even better than a strikeout. And here's Contreras. Let's see what Kapler does here. He's going to come out and go to Duvall. I would do the exact same thing. I do not disagree with Kapler. I would go to Duvall too.
It's going for his big man. And this is not a knock on Tyler Rogers, who's just been awesome this year. But Camilo Camilo Doval get the swing and miss stuff with the tying run at third and 2 down in the 8th, and the Giants are bringing Camilo into the game.
So Doval coming in, looking for a 4-out save.
2 on, 2 out, 4-3 Giants. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
We'll see if Doval can get a 4-out save. I don't know if he's done that this year. The Giants' third pitcher used today.
Run 4-3. Camilo Doval coming in. Before we get you his numbers, now a word from Jack
Doval will face Wilson Contreras, who was grounded out 3 times today.
You know it, Snoop.
Say less.
4-3 Giants. 2 on.
So Doval coming in. Here's his stats on the year. 29th appearance, 1-2 record, 16 saves and 17 chances, 1.95 ERA, 27 2/3 innings pitched. In those 27 2/3 innings, 41 strikeouts, 10 walks. 41 strikeouts and 27 2/3 innings is absolutely insane. 163 average lefties and righties against him. He's been disgusting. One of the best closers in the entire league. In the entire game, I'd say. Outside 1-0. Slider. To Contreras.
Big time funk at the plate, but could erase a lot of those bad feelings with a base hit here.
Contreras average down to 201.
Doval
Doval inside 2-0.
with a fastball.
Hasn't quite got it cranked up yet. That's 96. We're used to seeing usually triple digits out of the gate, especially when he's had a little bit of rest.
3-0. The slider.
So 3 pitches, all balls, easy take.
Now he's got to find the zone. On deck is the switch hitter Carlson. And Carlson
Get back in the strike zone.
is 0 for 3. 3-0. Way inside, ball 4. Bases are loaded. And neither pitch was even close to the zone.
The velocity definitely not there yet. Sometimes it does take Camilo a few pitches on the game mound to kind of get that cranked
And
up.
here
Let's
is
crank it up
Carlson.
Right here.
Yeah, it's the time to do it. You got nowhere to put Carlson.
Can't put him anywhere.
Right now.
The ball needs to get out.
And reach back.
You figure Carlson might be patient here. Camilo, a walk would tie the game.
First pitch to Carlson, who's grounded out twice and struck out, and it's a strike on the inside corner.
And we haven't seen anything close to triple
Goldschmidt, the runner at third. Gorman, the runner at second. And Contreras, the runner at first. 0-1.
Carlson.
And that is a strike. 101 on the inside corner. That's unhittable. 0-2.
He's back. He's
I mean, I miss it when it's not there. I like seeing it.
Took a batter off, but it's back.
So Carlson's going, now wait a minute. I'm coming up here. The guy just threw 4 pitches. I'm going to take a strike, and now it's 0-2 after a nasty slider and a 101 mile an hour cutter. Bases loaded, 2 down.
0-2 to Carlson. 1-0-2 hit the center. Slater at the edge of the track. Catches in. The Giants get out of it. After 8, the Giants are up 4-3 after 8. Davis, Henry, Conforto coming up. Doval looking for a 4-out save. See the Giants give him some more runs. Ooh, that was a huge out. Going to be a new pitcher for the Cardinals. Be their 4th pitcher used. Giants hopefully again going to get some cushion this inning for Camilo Doval. For the Cardinals in the 8th, it'll be the bottom of the order due up. It'll be Walker, DeYoung, Edman in the bottom of the 8th. And bottom of the 9th, I mean. So new pitcher for the Cardinals will be the left-handed Steven Matz.
Well, stay tuned. Immediately after the game, Toyota Giants post-game live. Laura, Randy Wynn, and Travis Ishikawa are together tonight. Highlights, interviews, and more right after the game. Lots to talk about from this one, and we still have an inning or more to go. Giants have a 4-3 lead.
4 hits, 4 runs on 12 hits for the Giants, 3 runs and 9 hits for the Cardinals. Now here's Steven Matz. Was a starter now in the bullpen, 14th appearance. He started 10 games, 0-6 record, a 5.37 ERA, on 55 1/3 innings, 20 walks, 50 strikeouts.
Giants would love an extra run or 5.
First pitch to Davis is inside 1-0.
Yeah, 5 would be nice. Yeah, Matt's really scuffled this year as a starter for the Cardinals. Now he's in the bullpen. He's actually pitched pretty well out of the pen.
Inside 2-0.
Against the Giants, they just kind of pummeled him.
Yeah, the starter tonight, Liberatore took his spot. He had almost a 6 ERA in 9 starts this year.
He's fallen behind.
Another one inside, 3-0.
Got the call there.
Not have to be.
Not close to the target. And not
No, he got the call.
According to StatCast.
Wow, that wasn't even close. And Contreras also got crossed up. I don't know how he got the call.
It's 2-1.
Swinging and a miss, 2-2.
That was the changeup, and he was fooled by that change of speeds.
Yeah, that was actually a good 2-pitch combo. 95 inside, and then pulled a string with an 86-mile-an-hour changeup. 5 innings out of the pen. He's only given up a run. Struck out 5. Throwing a little bit harder out of the bullpen.
2-2.
2-2 to Davis, grounded foul, and it hit his knees. That one hurt.
JD needs a minute.
Man.
Davis 1 for 4 with a hit and a run batted in. It's off his ankle.
Fouled off his ankle. Oh my. I'm reading that again.
Still trying to get some feeling back. That hurts.
Reading that again. 2-2 to Davis. Oh my God. Foul back off the mask of Contreras.
2-2.
Davis takes ball 3, full count. just a bit outside.
Good take by JD.
Mitch Haniger on deck. He's been the Giants' RBI man tonight. 2 RBIs. And there's a ground ball to short. DeYoung, high throw. Goldschmidt gets it, steps on the bag, 1 out.
Another change up. It's JD out front.
Here's Mitch Haniger. It's been a big night for Mitch. 2 for 4, both hits huge. Knocked in a run with a double in the third.
Haniger 2 for 4, double single, and a 2 RBIs.
After the Giants have fallen behind.
Haniger foul.
A good swing right there with the changeup too. First pitch. He's starting to go up to the plate now, looking for something soft. Because he's been with the fastball, he's been really bad against off speed this year.
Haniger hits this one to right field. Going back is Carlson. Back to the track. Will make the catch.
Hit it hard, just a little out front.
And now Michael Conforto is going to face an old teammate. It's Steven Matz. These two were together for a lot of years in New York. For that matter, J.D. Davis, an old teammate of Matz. Strike 1.
Strike 1 to Conforto.
Yeah, Matz looks pretty good right now coming out of the pen.
It does.
0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Sinker.
Cardinals have Walker, DeYoung, and Edman lined up for the bottom of the 9th inning. They'll be facing Camilo Doval, who got the blast out in the 8th. Conforto uses his timeout.
Lefty matchup here. Conforto fouls it down the left field line.
Matt's trusting that fastball here against Conforto. Conforto, a good fastball hitter too. You've seen Conforto take a good fastball away and drive it out the ballpark to left field. It's late.
0-2. Conforto grounds it foul.
That one, the change-up foul. Tomorrow we're going to get Alex Cobb against Jack Flaherty. That's a good pitching matchup.
Big good one.
Then day baseball on Wednesday before we head to L.A.
And he pokes this one to short. DeYoung, 1-2-3 ninth for Steven Matz. So the Cardinals just need 1 run. Doval looking for 3 more outs. So face Walker, DeYoung, Edman. Going to the bottom of the 9th. Giants up 4-3. I don't know what it's on. So 1 more inning, 3 more outs for the Giants. Looking for their 2nd straight win. How's the NBA Finals going? Tied at 60 in the 3rd quarter. Nuggets lead. Nuggets have 3-1 in the series. Looking to win it at their home court. So Camilo Doval, 3 more outs. Giants have 4 runs on 12 hits. Cardinals with 3 runs on 9 hits. And that's going to be bottom of the order for St. Louis. Walker, DeYoung, and Edman. 3 right-handed batters. And there's a defensive replacement. Mike Yastrzemski comes into play center.
Yastrzemski comes in to play center field in place of Austin Slater.
He'll come in for Slater.
So you got Yaz out in center. And now before a pitch is thrown, Patrick Bailey's coming out. And I did not detect whether was the pitch clock about to expire.
I didn't see. No, I don't think so.
Well, you have a meeting left. I don't know if they have one more left now.
That's all I can really. Must have been what was going on. There's no reason for.
So here we go. This will be DeVoe's 8th pitch of the outing. And the first pitch of the bottom of the 9th to Jordan Walker is inside ball 1. Almost hits him. Walker today is 1 for 3 with a single his first time up. Then it was caught stealing.
Camilo wasn't getting the pitch he wanted.
No, exactly. Good meeting.
The 1 on Walker. Inside again, 2-0.
Duvall has had some outings lately where he's just been untouchable and has made it look easy. Tonight is not going to be one of those.
2-0. And that's a wow.
That one's called a ball.
Yeah, that's a good pitch.
That was a perfect pitch. 3-0.
Figured he'd pick up right where he left
Perfect
off.
pitch on the outside corner, belt high, called a ball.
A couple triple-digit
And the Young's on deck, he homered. So there's a strike down the middle. 3-1.
All the way back now. Goal is to avoid flipping the lineup over to Goldschmidt hitting in the 2-hole today.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 on the high cutter. 99 full count.
Big pitch here. 3-2.
Walker grounds this one, and it takes a crazy bounce over Crawford.
Off the seam.
What?
Bounces right over Crawford into left field.
Crawford couldn't have done anything about that. That is a ridiculous bounce.
About them replacing
Wow.
the turf on Friday.
Oh, my goodness.
What the hell?
I mean, really, what is that hit?
What did that?
Maybe it didn't even hit the seam.
I don't know how that bounced that high. That's going to be a single for Walker.
Crazy, almost like there was a block out there that it hit off of it. It was the seam, but how does it? Even if it hits the seam, how does it take that type of?
And here's the Young with a runner on. That is a great break for the Cardinals.
Freaky.
That is freaky. I've never seen the ball do that.
That's the tying run aboard.
The Young homered. He's 2 for 3, and he fouls this one away.
Coming out of his slump, fouled it out of play.
Not the best timing in the world for that to happen, but
No.
I don't know what that could have went off of to make it bounce that high. That is one of the craziest bounces I've ever seen. 0-1. The Young to Crawford. Goes to second. Estrada to first. And it's a double play. Well, it's erased.
That was like a change-up liner.
That was such a weird liner to Crawford, and it's a double play turned. 2 down, 1 out away of the Giants from a win.
right as well. Ball wasn't hit that
That is such a tough hop for Crawford to play, and he plays it perfectly. Estrada goes to Flores, double play.
make a good feed to
That is
Estrada.
beautiful.
See right there, and then perfect turn by Estrada with the strong arm, able to get the Young. Big double play here in the 9th inning.
Huge. So now Edmond trying to keep the game
There's
going.
Tommy Edman, Cardinals' last hope, and that is a 102 just outside.
0-2 with ball 1.
1-0. In the dirt, 2-0.
The slider. He just hadn't had a real
You
feel
definitely
for
do
that
not want
pitch
to turn this
so
order
far.
around this inning.
2-0.
Definitely do not want to do
Now
that.
walk Tommy Edmond. You're inviting him to start running.
Exactly right. You want to keep him off the bases.
2-0. Oh,
Close.
wild. 3-0.
Slider there. Calling it a cutter, but that's a slider at 92. Not sure why you went with that pitch in a 2-0 count. I mean, Edmund's got a little bit of power. He's got 6 on the year, but this is a guy you want to challenge with your best stuff. And right now, his best stuff is the gas.
3-0.
3-0 pitch.
Edmond
Right down the
takes
middle,
a
strike 1.
See if he can do that again. 2 down, bottom 9. Giants leading
4-3. 3-1, ball 4. Well, Edmund is going to turn the order around. And Edmund is definitely a threat to steal. That's the guy you definitely do not want to walk.
You got to challenge him. You don't want Edmund to be on base right here. Now you got something else.
And here's Donovan.
Think about a runner.
Donovan's 5th time up. He has 2 singles. 2 for 4. First pitch is on the outside corner, belt high, strike 1. 100 miles per hour. Gene says Cardinals. Cardinals got 1 out to play with. 0-1. There goes Edmund. Bailey's throw to second, not in time. And Edmund has a stolen base. The pitch was a strike, so it is 0-2 to Donovan. But the tying runs in scoring position. Bailey made it close. It's a good throw. The Giants 1 strike away.
10th stolen base of the year for Edmund.
So now you got to get Donovan, who loves to shoot that hole on the left side.
0-2 runner in scoring position. Bottom 9. Ground ball foul. Pulled. Oh my, that was yanked. And there's a guy the Giants would rather not name on deck, Paul Goldschmidt. Honestly, if I'm the Giants, if Donovan reaches and doesn't drive in Donovan, I would walk Goldschmidt. I'll bring up Gorman. He struck out 3 times. If it gets to him. Hopefully it doesn't. 0-2 to Donovan. Pitch is low. 1-2.
Being stubborn, sticking with that pitch.
Yeah, that's a good slider, though, on an 0-2 count. Give anything to hit if you're Donovan. And he's got a cheap fastball here. I mean, when you throw triple digits, you got to sit heater.
You should like and subscribe if you like. Hopefully the Giants win. Or if you're a Cardinal fan, if you like, maybe the Cardinals will win. 1-2 to Donovan.
Here's the 1-2.
High target, and it's outside. 2-2.
Bailey tapping the ground, making it seem like maybe you're going to throw a slider. Donovan can hear that, and then he ended up throwing a fastball.
Speed Duvall's 26th pitch. Looking for a 4-out save.
From 0-2 to 2-2. Duvall pitches.
2-2, and it hit him. Well, it is going to bring up Goldschmidt, and now Kapler has a decision to make.
That's your winning run on base with Paul Goldschmidt coming up.
Well, this is the situation you're trying to avoid when the inning started.
Walk Goldschmidt. That's my thing. Actually, no. Actually, don't walk Goldschmidt. That's what I was thinking about it. Because you now want to get the bases loaded up 1. Yeah, do not walk Goldschmidt. He had a 2-run homer in the 6th, and the pitching coach is coming out, Bailey.
We believe the Giants still have another mound visit available after this one. As Andrew Bailey is coming out with Nick Ortiz just to make sure the language barrier is not an issue.
This is the matchup. You know, I mean,
This is the – there's 2 guys in the Cardinals you not want to face in this situation. Goldschmidt and Arenado. And you're facing Goldschmidt here.
Close numbers and clutch hits and RBIs in late situations. Gorman's one of the best this year for the Cardinals, along with Arenado. With that being said, this guy's scary. He always is, no matter what he's doing. No matter what he's been doing.
Goldschmidt with 31 career home runs against the Giants.
Trends are with runners in scoring position, which haven't been good for him this year. Dangerous.
He got excellent speed on the bases. So big pressure on not just Duvall, but the Giants' defense if the ball gets put in play.
Come on, first pitch to Goldschmidt. From Duvall. Here it is. It's a ground ball right back to Duvall. Goes to first. Ball game over. Giants survive. So the final score of tonight's game, 4-3. Man. So Giants take game 1 from the Cardinals. They score 4 runs on 12 hits. Cardinals score 3 runs on 10 hits. Giants had an error. That was on Flores. And the Giants take game 1 from St. Louis here at Busch Stadium to start this week. That's a nice Giants win. Duvall picks up a 4-out save. Duvall's second 4-out save of the year. And the Giants win.
Great job by the offense coming back once again, down 3-2 late.
This game's time of the game was 2 hours and 32 minutes. So the Giants went on the road, another road win for the Giants. So as for me, I may be live tomorrow. I do not know. I may be doing something when this game is on. I may not be. If I'm not, I will be live. But I will 100% be live for the day game on Wednesday. So I'll either see you guys tomorrow, but if not, I will 100% see you guys on Wednesday. So see you guys. Giants win 4-3. Peace.